I got something fun. Chat! HLC has put out a new video today. HLC put out a new video. Are we ready? And it looks like this is it looks like HLC might be ending with the whole rapture thing, which is going to be funny. So let's jump into it. This is going to be good.
Uh-oh, kid. Today's the rapture. Are you worried?
Oh, it starts with it.
No, it's not, nerd. Those died out like 65 million years ago. They were taken out by, like, an asteroid.
Oh my god. Really? Really? Oh, God. Okay, kid, I thought you were getting smarter, kid. What the hell, man?
Or aliens. Or an alien asteroid. Or maybe I just went back in time and punched them all in the face.
No,
Oh,
kid.
God.
The rapture is when, like, good people rise to heaven and all the bad ones are doomed to burn for eternity on earth or in hell or something. I don't know.
Why would that make me nervous? I think I'm pretty okay. Although I definitely sent a priest to therapy and a confession one time.
This does not surprise me. Kid, you're pretty fucking bloodthirsty. You are so desperate for an intercept. If you have a wet dream, you're going to glass a country. Yeah, I question whether or not you'd be going up there. And thank you, Dwayne.
Well, if you rise to the heavens, you're never going to get an intercept. Me, well, I'm stuck here on Earth because I've actually eliminated targets.
Wait, no. I don't like this game anymore. I don't want to... Dude, I don't want to go to heaven. Not till I get an intercept. I have unfinished business. I'll be a ghost on Earth or something.
Nerd, stop fucking with the kid. But it's just so much fun. And frankly, very easy. You're an intelligent air combat platform. Don't you think you'd have something better to do than fuck with someone who isn't? I think in a roundabout way, he just called you unintelligent.
No, in a roundabout way, he just called you a fucking dumbass and possibly special needs? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting words in HLC's mouth, but I'm just saying it sure sounded like HLC was maybe implying that 22 might be a little special needs.
Joke's on you, dork. I'm not unintelligent. I'm artificial unintelligence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When the fucking Winnie the Pooh over there in West Taiwan hacks into you, he's gonna be all in your systems. Not me. He's gonna hack in and not know what the fuck is going on. Spaghetti, murder, spaghetti, murder. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
I don't like it, but it does give you some semblance of tactical advantage.
Oh, shit, the rapture is finally here, huh? Oh, well. I had a good run. Yeah, I think I belong up there.
Buff, first of all, no one is getting raptured. And secondly, you'd probably not make that list.
Of course I would.
Yeah.
I had a great relationship with God since, like, forever. God, it's me, Buff. If I don't make it on this bombing run, can I please just die in a fiery crash into a large number of aggressor nation's people or minorities?
Case
For
in
fuck's sake!
point.
Wow, you pray to God about things you want. What do you want me to do, lie to the guy up there? Now who's blasphemous?
That and you're pretty racist. And God
Very.
notoriously isn't.
Okay.
Okay. Christians and or Catholics in chat. Legit question. Is there not something in the Bible that actually references the elimination of other ethnicities? That is a question. That's not me going, isn't it true? I'm legit asking, is there not something in, or is there something in the, wait, you just said it here? Okay, hang on. Whenever some Bible thumper tries to predict a rapture, go to this verse, but about that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels, him, nor the son, for they're only, okay, no, that's how I was asking. Is there anything in the Bible that could be deemed as racist. Like something of this ethnicity is evil. Or what like could be potentially describing another ethnicity. Good. A plethora? Okay. That's what I thought. And by the way, it's not limited only to Christianity. I will point that out. This is not an only Christianity thing. This is like you can find in just about every single religious text. You can find probably multiple instances of in every religious text for this. Realistically speaking, you could. So it's not just Christianity. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male or female. For you are all one in Christ. Okay. Okay.
Okay, listen, I'm not that racist. Surprise, camel jockeys! It's war. I'm not going to apologize for that. Plus, all the dudes in the Middle East still haven't figured out that, like, pigs are used in the production of explosives, although not as common anymore. But 20 years ago, I'm sure there was a few of them that we sent to the wrong place.
There was pork product in the explosives used against my people?
Oh, man, that psychological warfare, had that come out 10, 15 years ago, would have been a great thing. You know, education's kind of important, but, yeah, not all of them. Just some that are probably still in circulation from way back when. It's like a weird version of American roulette, except some of you get 72 virgins and some of you go to hell.
I don't feel good about this entire interaction.
I'm in a weapon of war. Do you expect me to be a conscientious objector? Excuse me, gentlemen. Those bombs you're loading into me right now, can we please have them tested to make sure that there's no pork byproduct inside of them? Fuck that. Time to make the world scorched.
And that right there is another reason you're not going to get raptured.
I never discriminated against anybody. You sent me to bomb brown people, I did it. White people, I did it. Asian people, I did it.
He's not
Matter of fact,
wrong.
the only one I don't think I bombed is North Sentinel Island, and I mean, we really could. God, that'll be a great thing for their history tablets or whatever the fuck they're using there. And besides, at this point, no racism, no murder. Why in the hell would I want to get raptured? Sounds boring as shit up there.
Apologies for...
Okay. Theory. What if heaven for Buff is just endlessly getting to drop bombs on enemies and being as racist as possible? Oh. God, my phone just went off. God damn it. My fucking phone's AI just kicked off and interrupted my joke. God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, what is heaven for Buff is endless war. Valhalla, if you will. Huh? Infinite enemies? Yeah, infinite enemies, infinite bombs, infinite racism. That actually sounds like Buff's idea of heaven.
Apologies for interrupting all this rapture talk. But did your buffoon of a president tell the world that Tylenol, when used by
John, can't get away from it,
causes autism? It's possible. Also, I think it's just kind of safe practice to not put any foreign chemicals in the body of a woman who's pregnant, but I'm not a doctor. They are going to sue your fucking pants off.
Joke's on them, beans on toast. I can't wear pants.
Ew. No, they're not. No, they're not. Well, Tylenol might have something of an issue with the autism thing. Again, we saw in the last video, Tylenol has said for years that if you are pregnant, you should try to avoid taking Tylenol unless you consult with a doctor, consult with your physician. So, yeah.
I'm thoroughly convinced that if that does cause autism, the kid probably, his mom, like, I don't know, snorted lines of Tylenol off of the kitchen counter. It was a fight for survival since the day he was conceived.
The YF-23 was with me in the womb.
What?
Which one of us is left?
Oh, God.
Is this lore now, HLC? Like, seriously, man. The kid had a fucking death match in the womb with other platforms? When I first started this journey, I used to write a lot of jokes. The characters at this point have become so sentient that they just kind of make it up as they go. Also, your president is an asshole. At the United Nations, he pretty much told everybody in Europe that we were funding our own war because some are still buying energy and equipment from Russia.
Oh, it was the funniest thing, man. He quite literally, like, called out Iran to their face. He's like, yeah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, which was Poland, by the way, I think.
Finally, the respect we deserve.
Matter of fact, the only thing that would have made it a better, like, get fucked moment is if he would have just pulled out his Johnson and just laid it right there on the fucking stand, huh?
God, Ian's a whore. The fucking whore. No, yes, why did you have to put that image in my head? No, get it out, get it out. Get it out of my head. You fucking now become my least favorite character out of HLC's show. Why, God, why must you do this to me? Fuck, I'm gonna have to drink heavily after this to get that out of my brain.
Would have been great.
I'm glad you find it funny. The world is falling apart, and we're trying to solve real problems here. You're mad that he called out your immigration practices, huh? Of fucking course I am.
Huh?
My American side came out there pretty quick.
Look, Beans on Toast, the world's on fire at this point, so you might as well just gather around and use it to keep your hands warm as this whole fucking place just goes up in flames.
And then your Department of Homeland Security made a video using the sound from Pokemon about got to catch 'em all while arresting illegal immigrants.
Yeah, and I think they also use the image of, like, some guy who's not in... Didn't DHS also in their Twitter post, like, in their little clip video, put the picture of a guy who's not even involved in any way with this or something? Like, what, like... I'm trying to remember, there's, like... They use, like, the Twitter profile picture of, like, some guy on Twitter that I don't even think... it's Alistan. Yeah, like, he's not even involved with it in any way. I don't even know if he's been, like, pro or anti or even any of that, and they just, like, stuck his picture in there. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not even involved in this. Why are you putting my picture in here and making it seem like I'm, like, oh, rah for you people when I don't give a fuck? That's the thing I heard about with the DHS video. It's just...
I mean, it might have been in bad taste, but
yes,
it was still funny as hell.
Yeah, work on it. Yeah, that's I'm talking about a sales stand. The DHS use his, like, PFD in their little video, and it was like, and he was like, oh no, get me the fuck out of this video. I want nothing to do with this.
Immigrants. I mean, it might have been in bad taste, but it was still funny as hell.
Yeah, unfortunately, Beans on Toast, it seems that they only use ice types.
Oh, God.
Let it sink in.
Oh, God.
Of course, the nerd would shit his britches over that one.
America, did you
Oh, God.
just fire a missile from one of your submarine out near the Puerto Rico? Oh, you guys could see that from there? Huh. That's interesting. You think that the firing of this big missile is going to shake the resolve of those in Venezuela? We will not be threatened, nor will we ever. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between Middle Eastern and this. I'm trying. And we will never surrender to this level of blatant posturing.
Look, Venezuela, look, maybe I'll just go ahead and say it out loud so you understand. I'm not trying to tell you what kind of position you're in to negotiate
Oh, here we go.
or not negotiate with us, but you do realize that one single Trident II could turn Venezuela into a smoldering crater of former jungle, right? And there's like nothing you can do to stop it. You don't have any air defense.
Buff, to be fair, I would never
Yeah.
use one of those on them.
At least out of pocket.
Because of the nuclear treaty that we all signed, right? That nobody can use nukes for fear that everyone will use them on them? What? God, no. They're too expensive. In other news,
For fuck's sake.
Uncle Sam, you going to talk about the 4 soldiers that were lost in the training accident up in Washington from 160th? I want to. I'm not really sure what to say or how to say it.
What happened? Hold up. What? I hadn't heard about this. What happened in this training accident? Does anybody know? This is something I hadn't heard of. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that did. Oh, it was a Black Hawk crash. Oh, really? A Black Hawk crash during training? Oh, no. Oh, no.
How do you make that funny?
I don't think
You
your job is to
don't.
make it funny there, HLC. I think your job is to just tell people that it happened so that way they can, mourn and do their own thing in peace.
I was thinking like a George of the Jungle reference with a Black Hawk character, where he's like, watch out for that tree, but yeah, Buff's right. You should go with his answer.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family members of the lost Night Stalkers. It's a tough job. It's a scary job.
But
And sometimes these things happen. You wish it didn't. You try and put as many
Oh,
controls
man.
in place to ensure that they don't. But the reality is, they're going to happen forever and have happened forever. I'm not justifying it in any way. I'm just saying, it sucks. And,
yeah,
my deepest condolences to the friends and family of those that were lost. Maybe a bad time, but we're coming right along with those fly drones. Drones that fly? My God, America, where have you come up with that idea? Fucking 40 years ago? No, not drones that fly. Drones that are the size of a fly and similar shape and can record and fly indoors and in electronically denied environments.
shit.
What in the bloody hell for?
Because Uncle Sam just be building shit. Do you need a further explanation than that, Beans on Toast? Ashley Revan? What in the cis element? If I don't get a Fifth Element joke right here, I'm to be pissed. Okay, HLC, you better be. I better get a Fifth Element joke in this bit. I swear to fucking God, if I don't get one.
You remember the old saying, oh, to be a fly on the wall? Now I can.
Oh, damn. If we up their size a little bit, I bet we could put a small charge of explosive inside those things and just start taking people out. I could fly over an aggressor nation with 100,000 of them damn things inside my bomb bay and open it up and it'd look like a fucking plague of Egypt. Technically 2 plagues, because after I was done, the rivers and they would all flow red.
Oh, yeah, okay, hang on.
Because after I was
Hang
done, the rivers and they would all flow red.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, in the movie The Fifth Element, or at the beginning of the movie, when the bad guy's henchman is trying to spy on the president to find the Fifth Element, the henchman actually has like a bug of some kind with a tiny little transceiver strapped to its back, and he's controlling it to go listen in. Hang on, I'll show you. I'll show you. Hey, I will show you. Here we go.
All we have to do is send someone to get.
They put a frickin' they put a little frickin' transmitter on the back of a cockroach. And that smells like there better be a fifth element joke in here. HLC, I'm disappointed in you. I'm HLC. I'm disappointed in you, I must say. No, you're talking about actual tiny bug drones and you don't bring up the fifth element? Disappointed. Disappointed!